did I put it? You found it. I got the recipe. Yes. And guess what it is? It is a chocolate muffin. Yes, a chocolate muffin. And you know what? I made it myself. Isn't that great? It is amazing ever. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Come in. Come sit down. Yes. Sorry for being so very rude to you. You know, I have been a little bit forgetful lately. Yes. Ever since my great Oh! That reminds me! I have another story to tell you. Let me tell you the story of the Messiah. Yes, the Messiah himself. It goes way back before the calling of my son-in-law to be a disciple of Christ. Yes, you know Peter, the big dirty fisherman. Yes. Yes, but things have changed a little bit since then. He is no longer a fisher of fish, but he is a fisher of men. Yes, but by that I do not mean he goes and fishes men out of the ocean. No. Out of the streets and villages, and he brings them into the ecclesia. Yes, Peter, he is a great apostle, but let's leave that for another time. Yes. I am going to tell you the story of Christ's ministry. Yes, ministry. Many years ago, after being tempted in the wilderness, he went straight away to preach in Nazareth. It was his hometown, those he grew up with, and knew him as the carpenter's son. As he went to preach in the synagogue on a very special day, the Sabbath. Yes, he stood up and read from Isaiah. He told them that he was come for the poor and to heal the sick and the blind and for the brokenhearted. He came to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. And what did they do? In return, they threw him out of the city and tried to push him down the hill. No, they didn't sink through. Jesus, he just turned around and started walking right the opposite way through the crowd. What was a miracle? Yes. They had rejected the Messiah. Sadly, Christ didn't return. This brings us to the best part. Jesus came to Capernaum in my house, Galilee, teaching in my synagogue. Everyone was astonished at his words. He spoke with the power. In the synagogue that very day, Jesus healed a man which had an unclean devil. Yes. They were amazed. The Messiah's fame grew that very day. They arose out of the synagogue and came to my home. Yes, my home. But I could not welcome him in because they had the very great fever. Yes, very great. In fact, I don't remember much that day. But apparently, my daughter and that Peter were pleading to Jesus to come in and see me. Then he came and stood over me. And poof! The fever was gone away. And then I stood up straight away. As I went feeling good and healthy, as I went downstairs to look after the needy and the ones who need the most help. So please, come again and join me for some food. Remember the chocolate muffins? Yes. And some fellowship. See you later, my friends!